Hello, yeah, I'm Paul Woodman from City Life Church in Southampton and lead a network called Love Southampton. We started talking about the faith covenant in Southampton in 2015, and over a period of 1 to 2 years, we actually got all the Council of Faiths together to sign it in July 2017. So that was with the local authority and with the Council of Faiths. Yeah, then in post-COVID, really, we decided that we would recommit ourselves to the covenant. So in November 2022, we again started that conversation and pulled together all the faith groups and recommitted ourselves to the faith covenant and took it as an opportunity to celebrate all that the faith communities had done in Southampton to support people with a sense of the common good. Yeah, there were some immediate challenges when COVID hit, as for everyone. So in March 20, lots of people were told to be at home. They were clinically vulnerable and they needed food support. And so churches and other faith groups came together to help with the distribution of food. It was actually our local football charity, the Saints Foundation, that organised prescriptions to those people. But between the charities and the faith groups in the city, working alongside the local authority, everyone was looked after with a wide net. And it wouldn't have been possible without that mobilization of the faith groups and the trust that had been built through having the faith covenant. Yeah, so we were fortunate to receive money from the Faith New Deal, one of the larger grants, to look at how we improve the food capacity across the charities in Southampton. So we took the lead on that from City Life Church, but it was very much brokered with the Muslim community, other communities within there, local charities, and we enabled just little community groups to improve their kitchen facilities, storage facilities, the ability to be able to store food in chilled fridges and freezers. And that meant that just generally our food capacity to help communities had increased. And we celebrated that together, but with a report that we wrote on what we've done together. So we've written a food report looking back on 2022, particularly to see how we've achieved that. Yeah, I think often there's prejudices and there's viewpoints that come in from people's backgrounds, either from a faith point of view or from a local authority or statutory agency point of view about what faith groups are and what they bring. And what the faith covenant does is lay out very clearly what the expectations are for all parties to have a trusting and careful relationship that is able to work together for the common good without being worried about things that often do prejudice faith groups, often do mean that local authorities don't want to work with faith groups. And it just lays the ground rules down through there on things like, health and safety, safeguarding, all those things that sometimes people think churches and mosques haven't got these things in place, but having a profile, some paperwork where you can say this is what we expect from the people that we're working from. And it means then you've got trusted partners on both sides that are working for shared outcomes. And so coming up next, we've got another cost of living summit. So not resting on our laurels from last year, think about how we're going to get through the next winter and protect vulnerable people. I think we've already got good networks around families, but it is perhaps older people who might be more tempted to say, I'll turn off the heating and quietly die of hypothermia. It's those sort of people that we're concerned with. So we're working very closely this time with GP surgeries to look at how we can support them across the wider faith network. So that's our focus this cost of living summit in October.